What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10, also some comic stuff. So a spoiler warning is in effect for Season 10 of The Walking Dead, as well as The Walking Dead comics. Who is that I circled there? If you know the show, you most likely know who it is. What are they doing at the beach? I can't wait to find out. Hopefully we'll find out early on in the season because I believe they go to Oceanside early on in Season 10. But first, guys, if you can, please hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. If you're a subscriber, thank you. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot. And I need your help to achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. We can't do it without you. Now, if we look at the picture right here a little more in depth, we see some familiar faces of Alden, Daryl, Diane, Magna, and then we see some extras probably from the Kingdom, as well as Alexandria and Hilltop. But if you look at the person in the middle that we highlighted in the thumbnail, who do you think that person is? It's a person that we saw last season, but some people have been asking me the question, is it Ron from season 5 and 6, Ron Anderson? And here's a close-up shot of it. It's a blurry shot, I apologize, but it looks like Ron. I have to say it does. But Ron got killed off in Season 6, Episode 9, No Way Out, one of, if not the best episode of the series to date, in my opinion. But if you look at the person right here, it could be an extra, or it's someone that we saw last season. But if you look at the picture here of this guy and Ron, it's like, whoa, it kind of does look like Ron Anderson a lot. And I'm glad we saw what happened to Ron because people would be like, oh, did you see Ron at Oceanside? He got away and he did this. But we all know what happened to Ron after he shot at Carl and then Michonne took him out. He got Michonned. But I find it pretty interesting that the actor looks so much like Ron, or the actor that played Ron. But as I was getting pictures for this video, I want to say happy birthday to Andrew Lincoln. It is his birthday today, September 14th, I believe. And I really hope we find out something about the Rick Grimes movies pretty soon. Like when they're going to start filming, when they're going to come on television or in the movie theaters and then television or what. But let's get some information about it, someone. I mean, he's been in Thailand and Australia filming a different movie, but let's get some Walking Dead news, right? But I think the guy in the thumbnail is Gage from Hilltop. I think Gage is the most reasonable explanation of who that person is, and he's trying to fight to go against the Whispers and do something to honor his friends because he was the sole survivor of Addie, Rodney, and Gage. And Gage was the only one that survived. The other two were Pike victims. So I would assume that he's going to play a bigger part this season to fight the Whispers. He lost his two friends in a horrible, tragic Pike lineup, which was pretty crazy, right? And every time I show this picture, I love Yumiko's face. She's like, oh. It's pretty funny. But is Gage going to have a big comic story arc that may come to the show in Season 10 if and really when they bring the Whisperer War to the show? I personally think that Gage could be the one that takes over the Father Gabriel death on the show. And for those who don't know, it's pretty awesome, pretty epic. If you think about the Father Gabriel death and you're a comic reader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Will Father Gabriel get that death? I don't think so. I think it's remixed. I think Father Gabriel survives. I personally think Rosita and Sadiq are more in danger of dying in the Love Quadrangle. I think Eugene is safe, but I do feel like Father Gabriel probably is not going to get his comic death. For those who want to read more, check out issue 157 of The Walking Dead, I believe. I believe it's in that issue that you see that big part of the war and you see what happens with Father Gabriel potentially. But basically, he goes up on a water tower. He's supposed to blow a horn when the Whisperers are coming. And what do you think happens? It doesn't go as planned. We'll just say that. But also in Season 8 of The Walking Dead show, we saw this. Rick was going towards a water tower. We saw a body upside down, and it's really reminiscent, and it could have been foreshadowing, or this was an homage to the comic of what happens to Father Gabriel. It's basically what happens to Father Gabriel, and we didn't see what happened to this person. It really was a no-name person, but walkers are devouring the person as they're hanging upside down on the ladder of the water tower. So is it going to happen? I hope so. I personally hope it happens to someone on the show because it's a big epic thing that happens in the comic and we need to have those big moments. And if it's remixed, that's okay. It doesn't have to go to Father Gabriel, in my opinion, but it could go to this person. Gage is who I'm thinking could be the person. Maybe Sadiq, maybe Gage, maybe even Father Gabriel. Who do you think it could be? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. And if you want to find out more, check out the Walking Dead comic. It is a spoiler warning because it may happen on the show, but it's pretty awesome. And for those interested in my zombie apocalypse book series, Fight For Us, available now on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. We got 10 books available on paperback and digital. I hope you join the fight today. And remember, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, staying true to yourself, and tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.